Hey, good morning, Hit Seekers. Happy Sunday morning, 10:37 live in the studio. We are here to share the spirit of the season. We have a Prizm break that we're going to break today that involves one hobby box, 10 hanger boxes, autographs, and a whole bunch of parallels. We're really looking forward to, but an amazing thing took place last night. It started off with Jeff Renshaw purchasing the Raiders and gifting the spot via a random to someone else in the group via random, and that winner happened to be Jim Gohannigan. And Jim Gohannigan then, in the spirit of paying it forward, purchased the Lions and we're going to random that team off to the field of breakers that were in the break at the time that took place. And then Nick Buono chimed in and purchased the Browns and the Panthers to be gifted for this break. So with Jeff's random is already complete. He did that on his own. I'm going to complete 3 randoms right now, and then at the conclusion of this, we are going to move the break, the final 14 spots, to a random to fill at an extremely attractive price because we want to break this thing today, and the earlier the better. So without further ado, let's start here in this column. This is going to be the random for the Lions, and these are the folks who are eligible: 2, 4, 6, 8 people. And we will random this off. All right, we have 8 entries: Bradley on top, Travis on the bottom. The dice roll has to be 4 or more, is 8. So we're going to random the Lions right now. Whoever winds up in the top position, number 1, is going to get the Lions. And the Lions are going to go to Bradley Abadi. All right, so we're going to put Bradley's name right here, and that'll take care of the Lions. Okay, now we're going to move on, and we're going to do the same for the Browns. All right, so this is the body. This is the people that are eligible for the Browns. Also 8 people. We will dice roll that. We're going to go 10 times on the Browns. And again, whoever winds up in the top position with number 1 will get the Browns. And the answer is Jeff Renshaw. So Jeff is going to get the Cleveland Browns. Okay. And then we have one more to do for the Panthers. All right, so this is the body of people eligible for the Panthers. 8 people. Dice roll. 3, no good. Do it again. 8, that works. So whoever winds up in the top position is going to get the Panthers. And the answer is Joe Martella. There we go. All right. So the winners of the gifting randoms are Bradley Abadi gets the Lions, courtesy of Jim Gohannigan. Jeff Renshaw gets the Browns, courtesy of Nick Buono. And Joe Martella gets the Panthers, courtesy of Nick Buono. Again, appreciate the spirit, guys. It's fantastic of you to do that. I will post these up on the site, and then we are going to launch a 14-team random to fill at a very attractive price because we want to get this thing broken today and get these cards in your hands. So once we get through that, once we get the random to fill up, we will we will set a break time, and we'll get after this thing. Until then, thank you, and enjoy your day.
All right, Hit Seekers, good morning. Happy Sunday, happy football Sunday. Getting close to the playoffs. Very excited about that. Thank you guys for the fill. Love breaking Prizm. Wanted to introduce a way to do so in a value manner. So excited to open up some hanger boxes, pull some red cracked ice. Prizms, excited about that. So we got a couple randoms to do here before we go live at 12:30 to break this thing open. So the first thing we've got is the Hit Seekers gift. So thank you, Jeff, Nick, and Jim, for being so kind and gracious in this holiday season to give a few spots away. We random those off earlier this morning, and we Hit Seekers wanted to offer something up as well. So we got to take care of these last two spots in the random to fill. And so we've taken every person in the break who is in the break. Thank you for jumping in. We're going to random this off. The top two people in this random are going to fill those last two spots, and then we're going to do the random to fill. So here we go. 4 or higher is the goal. 7 rounds. Good luck, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Michael Amato and Robert Wickland are the two that are going to jump in to the random to fill. Congratulations, guys. So I'm going to drop your names here. Give me 1 second while I post this link address onto the Facebook page. I just want to make sure that we have everything live here. There we go. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get on that. All right, here we go. Here's the post. Sorry about that. All right, so that's the first random that we're gonna post there. The next one's the real random. So we're gonna take Michael and Robert. We're gonna toss them in spot 1 and spot 2 here, and now we are gonna random everyone off into. So we'll do a new giveaway. 2020 Prizm value PYT. We'll call this one random to fill. Okay. All right, so now we got everyone in the random to fill over here. Copy them into this. As you know, 4 or higher is the goal. 9 rounds. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, got Matt on top and Michael on the bottom. So that is going to paste in like this. Give it a little bit of breathing room here. And that is our random to fill. So I will copy this over. I'll give you guys about 30 minutes to post or to trade. We'll go live at 12:30 and break this thing open. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Looking forward to an awesome. What's up, Hit Seekers? Good afternoon on this beautiful Sunday. My dad and I were just watching the college football playoff announcement and some controversy there. I can't think of a worse way to to select teams for postseason. It's just crazy. But that being said, we are here to break football, pro football, and going to do it in a way that hopefully gets us ready to go before. Well, we won't be done before kickoff, but we'll be done shortly after. Jake, no problem, man. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it. I am very excited. This is a big week, obviously Christmas week. Thank you guys for the fill. Michael, hello. Thanks for joining us this morning. It's a big week on a lot of fronts. So get to bust some Prizm, which is great. We're getting in a full case of Obsidian, and we're probably going to try listing that a little bit different. And then I think that, we've got some Bowman that I think is going to go up today. A couple things I did want to mention. Jeff, nice to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in, and thanks for being in the Christmas spirit and gifting a few spots. Appreciate that. But we've got some fun things going on. So first thing I want to talk about briefly is grading. PSA is expected to raise prices beginning in January. So I have some orders in that I'm evaluating today. You'll hear from me this evening about those orders. Obviously, any of these cards you want graded, feel free to let us know. But what I will say is that I'm going to get at least one, possibly two additional shipments out before the prices go up. And then obviously we'll go live and talk about where the prices land and so on and so forth. I haven't heard anything new about that. Also, I've got two grading orders coming back this week. They're somewhere stuck in USPS land, which is not fun and kind of nerve-wracking. But as soon as they do come back, I am going to go live and I'll unbox them with you guys and just talk you through what I was thinking, why I went a certain route of grading what I did, and just some fun, hang out, enjoy, and see what's going on. And then the last thing I'm going to share, it's probably not going to happen today, but some point this week before the holiday, if you guys have not seen Loop, L-O-U-P-E, Loop, it is a mobile app. We signed a partnership agreement with them to be one of their early breakers. We're still experiencing and learning a little bit about what they're doing, but it's a little different than what we're doing here. It's going to be a lot smaller. Think about it as a way to get into breaking, understanding a little bit more about what's going on. We'll be breaking by the pack is how they do it, which is going to be pretty interesting. So we set up an area for us to go live and do that. I'll post it in the group when we do go live with it, but should be pretty interesting and a little bit different. Hopefully get some new people into the hobby and understanding what we're doing. So that being said, let's dive in. Prizm football. We're coming up on the end of our case here. We got a few boxes left. I brought in some retail product. It's Michael. It's L-O-U-P-E, Loop. And what I did is brought in some retail product because, again, the value in Prizm is a little different than a lot of other products. Obviously, the autos are hold some significant value, but even the base and color cards hold great value when graded. So being able to round out a hobby box with some hangers, we're going to get a bunch of red cracked ice in each of these. So we got 10 of these guys, and we've got one hobby box. So I'm going to dive in here. It's going to take me a second to get the hangers open, so I'm going to get them all unboxed while we chat, and then we will dive right in. So yeah, and to be honest with you, Michael, I'm intrigued to try Loop. It's a little bit different, like I said, from what we're doing here, which is, we try to put on, a professional stream. I want you to be able to see every card. We're going to try to adapt a lot of what we're doing to the Loop environment. But what's interesting about it is I have to stream from my iPhone. So, because it's an app, I can't stream with all this studio equipment that we have. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that goes. And of course, we're still going to do, half case, full case mixers, so on and so forth in the group. We're trying to find unique ways and new ways to bring in new members to fill faster. So that we can keep everything going. Our dream is to get to the part where we're listing a break and breaking that break in the same day. because that, then there's not a lot of waiting around. It's a lot easier to plan, and a lot easier to understand, what's going on. So we'll see. We got a pretty fun. Bowman break, I think, going up today. We're talking about it. Would love your guys' opinions on it. I know, Jeff, you're a big Bowman guy. We were going to do a break today we're going to list it today. That is basically all the best of Bowmans. So we're going to do 2 jumbo boxes of regular Bowman, 2 hobby boxes of Bowman Chrome, and then 2 super jumbo boxes of Bowman Draft. We think that could be a really fun, lot of hits. Should be like, let's see, what is that, like 20 hits, I think, if I did the math correctly. So I think that could be a pretty fun break. Yeah, Michael, you're right. People do want the instant gratification. And that's one thing that I think we're trying to do better on is just figure out how do we fill these faster. And we've done a pretty good job. I think you guys have been great as well. We're pretty much listing and breaking within 24 hours. So it's usually, we'll list on a Sunday, we'll break it Monday night. We always give ourselves a little bit of buffer in case the break just doesn't work. But, we think that the closer we can get to listing and filling in the same day, the better. Just because we think it's more fun. All right, so here's our 10 hangers. I'm going to start with 5, and then we'll do the other 5. So what do you guys think of the college football playoff? I know, Jake, I saw you mentioned that UC was out. I'm a little bummed by that. Frankly, Notre Dame had a good season, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure that they got embarrassed yesterday. So, I'm not sure that they should have been in, but I don't know. I continue to go back to the fact that league as a whole has the best overtime rule in any sport and the worst postseason rule in any sport. Kind of crazy. All right. So the 4 they put in, Jeff, Ohio State got in. So it was Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and Notre Dame. So pretty much they just went with the 4 that everybody was talking about. I thought Texas A&M made a good case, and I thought Cincinnati. They didn't lose. They played 9 games and played really, really well. So, all right, get my sleeves ready, and here we go. We're going to start with just these 5 hanger boxes and go from there. So how we looking? Looks nice and clear. All right, here we go. Uzama, Norman, Smith-Schuster, Damian Williams, Theismann, Bridgewater. Got a green John Brown. And our first 4 red cracked ice. These are just gorgeous. They're really cool looking. Marlon Mack, Brandon Ingram, Greg Zuerlein, and James Morgan. Oh, here we go. Joey B. Getting our first Joey B in a hanger. And this one's clean, really well centered. That is a gorgeous card. First Joe Burrow, and I opened up thick sleeves. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me set that on the card mat here. First Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Bengals going to Jeff Renshaw. We're not even in the hobby yet. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, don't get me wrong, the hobby boxes are worth it because you just get a lot more color. You get a lot more color, but I think the fact that, how these cards are going, and where they're going, getting into some retail just to pull some of the base or even some of the parallels that are exclusive to retail is really great. So, all right. First Joey B. And Jeff, I'm telling you, that's a clean card. I mean, I obviously I'm not going to guarantee anything. Not going to guarantee any PSA 10s, but that's one that if I were looking on eBay, and I can tell you I've been looking on eBay for centering alone, I would have picked that one up. All right, Baker Mayfield, Marshawn Lattimore, Phil Rivers, Josh Allen. Devontae Parker. Cool Komet. Okay, this is something I really, really like. Oh, and the next card's great too. So this is a retail exclusive as well. These are blacked out variations. Cole Komet, and I don't know what they're called, but they're gorgeous. I absolutely love that. So nice hit for the Bears. Bears are going to Doug Hank. Nice hit, Doug. Set that off to the side. Our next hit, fantastic CD Lamb green. CD Lamb green going to the Cowboys. Cowboys going to Jeff Renshaw. Jeff, unlike the Burrow, this one's a little off center left or right, but still a gorgeous card. Yeah, Jeff, I'm negative parallels. That's right, Anthony. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And Jeff, I'm more than happy to do that. You know, it's one thing we are still working on, and by we I mean all of us here at HitSeekers are working on that best transition because we don't want to slow down shipping, and so we don't necessarily want to get in the habit of slowing down shipping. But I'm happy to tell you what I think you should grade. If you have questions, like immediately after the break or whatever. There's a nice Brandon Ayuk red cracked ice Prizm. It's a gorgeous card. Again, they're just beautiful. And so yeah, I'm obviously I look at these products and know I look at a lot of cards and a lot of you guys have been great at sending in orders. That's gone over really well. We will have by the end of the year, since opening up grading by the end of the year, we will have subbed over 300 cards, which is just fantastic. There's another CD Lamb Emergent. It's a really great looking card. Add that to the CD Lamb stack. But yeah, it all really just depends. And I keep having a lot of conversations with a lot of you, and I think when I do the unboxing of my grading order, I think it'll be a great Q&A just to talk through what I'm doing and how you guys could do it as well, because I am a huge advocate for buying raw, grading, and then flipping, and doing that because it's a great opportunity for you to make a good chunk of money and invest in your PC. And I'll walk you through kind of my thought process when we do the opening, or I unbox the graded order that I have. Anthony, that's great, man. Yeah, mail them. Well, it depends on if you're going to use us, Anthony. If you're going to go through and use us, there's a Michael Pittman Jr. negative. I think those negatives are just gorgeous. I don't know why. I mean, I fell in love with the ones in Topps Chrome too. So, but Anthony, if you can 100% go ahead and send them off the PSA yourself. But if you want to use us, the form online gives you exactly where to send it. There's a Brandon Graham holo for the Eagles. Yeah, so Anthony, then what you're going to do is you download the form online, fill it out, upload it, and then send them to the address on that website. That address it's actually the brewery that my dad and I started, and we ship it there because we've always got somebody there who can receive it. So there's a Jerry Jeudy red cracked ice. So that way there's always somebody there. It doesn't get stuck on any porches or anything like that. There's a Derek Brown. See, these hangers are pretty good. I mean, honestly, for being, a retail product, which, typically has, people would think has lower hits and less quality. I'm kind of a fan just because the price point is so low. Let's see here. Those are all turned upside down. Ooh, that's nice. All right. Sammy Watkins. McLaurin. This is really nice, Jeff. T. Higgins, negative. It's a really nice card. Surface looks clean. There might be a little print line. I'd have to look at it under my light, but it's a nice looking card. That's one of the things I like. And again, I'm obviously a homer, so I'm a Joe Burrow fan through and through. But one of the things I like about being able to buy the Bengals in the break is you not only get Burrow, but you also get T. Higgins, and I think he's just fantastic. Jason Huntley, Joe Thomas, Crosby, Gurley, Isaiah Coulter, Huter, Arnett, Carson, Godwin, Smith, Moore, Justin Tucker, Landon Collins, Curtis Martin hollow for silver, Prizm. Get that in a sleeve. And we got just a little stack left in the first 5 here. Njoku, Slayton, Bosworth, and Anthony McFarland Jr. DK Metcalf, and Xavier McKinney. All right, it's our first 5 hangers. We'll go through the next 5 here. Get our stacks up over here. I'm going to separate the red cracked ice because we will sleeve them all. Same with the greens. We'll sleeve those too. I'm just not going to do it on camera so that we can keep the break moving. Also, selfishly, for a breaker, only having 5 packs for 100 cards is pretty great. See if we can't get the other 2 big quarterback rookies. One for Jim and one for Travis. Let's see what we can do here. It'd be great to get them in the retail stuff, and then everything you get in the hobby is bonus. So here we go. Let's dive right in. Preston Williams. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. I felt bad. I felt bad for my dad. He was opening up that case of Ginter because we didn't really know. Oh, yeah, Miles Boykin back-to-back. Red cracked ice and green. Stafford. Ooh, Tom Brady red cracked ice. Get that in a case. Zach Braun. Yeah, he was. I felt bad for him. I think that break took 2+ hours, and I'm like, oh man, next time we'll get you a pack opener. Oh, so that we can move through those pretty quickly. Ooh, Patty Mahomes. Get that in the sleeve. Denzel Mims, negative. Anthony Gordon, green. Stephon Diggs and McLaurin. Get the Brady cracked ice sleeved here. So this is, when you talk about centering, I'll give you a second. When you talk about centering, this is like an example of really bad centering. Look at how much space there is on this side versus this side. It's a shame that kind of card comes out of the system, but it's kind of a shame. because it's a beautiful card. And I mean, it's not like it holds, hurts the card's value or anything. It just won't grade well. Which I've been told. Yeah, I agree with you. Jeff. I've been told that if you go and see a card being made, which obviously I've never done, but if you actually witness how they produce the cards and then sort them, I've been told that you'd be surprised if anything ever got a 10. So I think that'd be an interesting blog post. Kyle Duggar. Van Jefferson for the Ravens. Or Rams, I'm sorry. Not Ravens. Roethlisberger. Lock. Ertz. Lock. Curse. Kyle Rudolph. Oh! This is the Joe Burrow box. Joe Burrow negative going to Jeff Renshaw. And Jeff, just to let you know, that's well centered, man. Those are two really clean cards. I mean, I'd have to get them under my light to look at the surface, but that is a gorgeous card right there. That is incredible. Nice hit, Jeff. I'm going to get that. I'm going to put him in our hit king. That is awesome. Grant Delpit. Austin Hooper. Dalvin Cook. Ooh, here we go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, red cracked ice, going to the Chiefs, and Chiefs going to Matt Hamilton. Matt, if you're watching, this one is also really well centered. Nice top to bottom centering and left to right. It's a beautiful card. Nice hit. Get that up on the showcase. There, move that there, get our Clyde Edwards-Helaire up, get this in our collection box. Duvernay, ooh, Patty Mahomes fireworks insert. It's gorgeous. I was listening to a podcast. I don't know if you guys have any good podcasts that you like to listen to on cards or anything, but there's one that I really like called Card Talk, and it's pretty good. There's a younger guy out of Columbus who owns a shop up there called Card Collector 2, and he's on it with one of Gary V's guys, and it's really well produced. But they were talking, it was really interesting. They were talking about how Patty Mahomes is getting the LeBron James treatment. Like, he's consistently putting up better numbers than anyone else. So much so that it's almost expected at this point, and that it shouldn't be. Oh, here we go. Henry Ruggs III negative. It's a gorgeous card for the Raiders. Raiders going to Jim Go Hannigan, and that was a gifted spot from Jeff Renshaw. Nice hit, Jim. But they were saying that, because of that, because he's continually getting just this treatment that he's, Miles Sanders silver, that his card prices they just haven't risen to the level that they should by now. OBJ, Darugula, Kamara. Those negatives, man, those are beautiful cards. All right, last little stack of our hangers here. Would love to see a cracked ice big rookie, I think. Keyshawn Vaughn, negative. Thaddeus Moss, silver. Geno Atkins, Ryan Tannehill, Julio Jones, and Jeff Gladney for the Vikings. Jacob Eason, emergent. Daniel Hunter, Donald, Alexander, Marquise Brown, DJ Chark, and Carlos Dunlap. That'll do it for the retail. Get some of this sleeved up here. Anybody know, is Eason going to play? Or is he? I mean, is he going to be the guy, or did they kind of draft him as backup in case Rivers got hurt? Curious to know if anybody's a fan of them, of the Colts. Got our rookies over here. Separate these out. Okay. All right. Got our red cracked ices over here. All right. Next up, hobby. 2 autos. Bunch of silvers. 24 rookies. Let's see if we can hit some amazing stuff in here. All right. 12 packs. 12 cards per pack. A lot of color. 1 to 2 years from retirement. Yeah, you're right, Bill. It'd be interesting. I mean, I didn't really know anything about Eason in college, so I didn't know if he was, if he was worth snatching up some of his cards and holding on to him to see if he comes out, or. I'm really intrigued to see what happens with Burrow, because they said his surgery went well. His doctor, I guess, came out and said he expects a full recovery by next season. So his card prices have not fallen in the way that I would have expected them to. I mean, they've definitely declined a bit since the injury, but not like, oh God, this guy's never going to be the same decline. So that, I think, has been pretty interesting. Take this stack and move it there. It's also really interesting to watch if you guys are basketball card collectors. The basketball market coming back in a huge way. It's been pretty interesting to watch. Zion Williamson's had 2 games where he's put up 30 plus in both. So naturally the speculation is there that we're going to see a heck of a season out of him, which the hobby would thrive if he becomes the real deal. I'm with you, Jeff. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday's tip-off. I think 22nd. And then obviously a big Christmas Day slate. Oh, that's a good, you're right, Bill. Good point. Who knows where Wentz is going to land. You're right, Jeff. If he can stay healthy, he has the potential to be the guy for a long time. All right. Here we go, everybody. Good luck in hobby. I'm excited to rip this open. And we will take our time here. Tucker, Jarwin, Dalvin Cook, Brooking. All right, our first color hit here is a Keelan Doss silver for the Vegas Raiders. And then right behind it, you got a Kawan Short blue wave, numbered to 199. Kawan Short blue wave, numbered to 199. Get that in a case. Get the Doss in the sleeve. Who are the Lakers playing on Christmas, Jeff? Akers rookie, Michael Pittman Jr. rookie, Nicole Hardman, Jalen Smith, You got a Marlon Davidson Hyper. And that Hyper is numbered to 175. The Mavs. Okay. Jeff, are you a big Luka Doncic collector? Because we got myself and I, one of the partners here at Hit Seekers, he and I have been, doing a lot of the buying raw, grading, and flipping to invest in our PC. He actually hit in a break. He hit a monster green Doncic rookie that graded out of 10, and it was like a $55 mixer where he hit it. It's like a $6,000 card now. It's wild. Devin Duvernay rookie. Ben DiNucci. Xavier Howard. DJ Chark. Mark Brunell, Red Wave for the Jaguars. That Red Wave is numbered to 149. 25 out of 149. It's a nice hit for the Jags. Jags going to Alex Reed. Then we got Derek Brown and Isaiah Simmons. Goku, Patty Mahomes, Charles Woodson, McMahon. We are into the hobby box. Travis, Russell Wilson, Michael Strahan for Blue Cracked Ice. That's numbered to 99 for the Giants. Michael Strahan, Blue Cracked Ice to the Giants, going to Jeff Renshaw. Nice hit, Jeff. It's a cool card. Oh man, that's awesome. If you got his rookies, that's what I've been doing, Jeff, because I'm the same way. It's not like I can keep buying his stuff at thousands of dollars a card, but I have graded off a bunch of his rookies, and even like the 9s are $600 cards, and so I've been selling those to try. My goal is to buy one of his silver Prizm PSA 10s and just hold that thing. But I think that, last I looked, I think that's a $9,000 card now. So, all right. Xavier McKinney. Joey B. This is the Joe Burrow break of the year right here. 3 Joe Burrows in this break, and that one also is incredibly well centered. 2 base and 1 negative. Nice hit, Jeff. Nice hit. Oops. Oh boy. I've knocked everything down now. Hold on one second. Give me a second to get my showcase set up here. We're going to put the negative up top. Alright. Get that there. Just like that. And then we're going to go CD Lamb next. And then we're going to go Henry Ruggs. There. Alright. Now that's a showcase. 3 Joe Burrows in 1 break. I love it. For I don't even know what the Bengals cost, but they were not terribly expensive. Von Miller, O.J. Howard, Thielen, Robert Woods. There's another Bengals hit. Geno Atkins, silver. Nothing like a defensive lineman. I agree, Travis. Herbert, would love to pull him for you. Terry McLaurin, red for the Washington football team, numbered 141 out of 149. That's going to Jeff Renshaw. Jonathan Taylor and Darrell Taylor. Let's go a little less. Still need 2 autos, so could be some back half action. We're in the last half of the hobby box here. Aaron Donald, Sean Alexander, red Bryce Love, or sorry, purple. My apologies, purple. And that's numbered 47 to 125 for the Washington football team. Nice hit. Washington football team going to Jeff Renshaw. Still need those autos. Delpit, Arnett, Baker Mayfield, Antonio Gates, Barry Sanders. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. Anthony McFarland. It looks like the first auto is going to be 900 Panini points. So we will random that off to everyone in the break. I am really disappointed in the amount of Panini points that we've seen come out of this product. I know COVID made it really tough, but still, really disappointed that they couldn't figure out the checklist enough to make that not happen. So that's one of the autos. Andrews, Fuller, Simmons, Devin White, Higbee. All right. Oh my gosh. Take a bow, man. Another Joe Burrow, emergent. Joe Burrow, emergent, going to Jeff Renshaw. This is the most Burrow. I mean, I'll tell you, I broke an entire case of Prizm. And I got four total Burrow cards. We've got 4 in this break in one hobby box. Jeff Okudah gold for the Detroit Lions. That's a nice hit. That's number 10 of 10 for the Lions. The Lions are going to Bradley Abedy. Nice hit, Bradley. That's fantastic. Robert, the points are used, so they give you the points based on the value of the hit that they would have put in the box. So 900 points. Typically they release limited edition autos. Sometimes they release specific packs. There's J.K. Dobbins. On that you can only redeem with points. So it's not terrible. It's just frustrating, especially in a breaking environment, because I have to random those off. All right, we got our next auto is in. And the auto, well, I think it's the auto. Yep. Noah, I cannot pronounce that last name. And it is a cornerback for the Miami Dolphins. Right team, wrong player. Purple checkerboard auto, numbered to 49. It's a cool hit. But it would be a better hit if it were Tua. That's going to Jim Gohannigan. Put him up on the showcase. A.J. Dillon. All right, one more little stack here, guys. See if we can't round out a couple more of the big rookies. Looks like we have 2 oranges, so that could be good. Devin Singletary. Malcolm Butler. Jared Cook. Devontae Adams. All right. First one, Alvin Kamara, Prizm Brilliance. All right, this one's nice. Here we go. DeAndre Swift Orange. DeAndre Swift Orange Prizm, numbered 4 out of 249. 146 out of 249. And that is going to the Detroit Lions. Lions are going to Bradley Abedy. Nice hit, Bradley. It's a gorgeous card. Little stack left here. Earl Thomas, Michael Strahan, Aaron Jones. All right, we got one more hit here. Devontae Adams, go big or go home, and it is an orange. Orange. Larry Fitzgerald, orange, numbered to 249. 134 out of 249. Larry Fitzgerald going to the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals going to Robert Wickland. Nice hit, Robert. Yeah, Travis. I mean, I can tell you what I'll tell you about Prizm is it's tough. Next rookie here, you got CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb base going to Jeff Renshaw. What I'll say about Prizm is this: it is the top dollar product, and it the cards carry the most value, they'll hold the most value. It's also insanely expensive, right? I mean, you've got hobby boxes going for almost $1,200 now, which makes it really hard, especially if you do a break and you don't hit. Like Tua didn't hit, Herbert didn't hit. The only thing that I'll say though is and this is the part where we are trying to figure out the best way to add more membership to the group so that we can break more product. The more product that you break, the marginally more you're going to spend. And so realistically, in a full case break, that might have made a lot of sense. And you might have hit 3, 4, 5 Herberts, and you might have only spent a little bit more. I know it's a little challenging, but sometimes a sticker, the price tags can be really high, but at the same time, you've got a much greater chance at hitting. We are going to get some Immaculate for sure, but you want to talk about Skunky. I mean, you're talking $900 for 6 cards. So we're going to do Immaculate, and we're going to figure out how to do it in a way that makes sense. All right, let's do a recap, and then I'll random off these 900 points. All right, so recap. This is some color we got. Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals, DeAndre Swift, Jeff Okudah of the Lions, Bryce Love, Terry McLaurin, Michael Strahan, Mark Brunell, K1 Short. I got a whole stack over here of rookies in color, which are nice. These have been sleeved up. Some of them will get cased, but these are either really great hits or rookies. Yeah, you're right. I mean, those are good for big mixers, Travis. I'm trying to structure a mixer right now for football that allows us to break Prizm in it. Again, it's about price point. All right, and then our showcase. So we got Noah, cannot pronounce his last name, Otto out of 49, going to the Dolphins and Jim Gohannigan. Henry Ruggs, negative Prizm, going to the Raiders, and Raiders are going also to Jim Gohannigan. We got CeeDee Lamb, had a really nice break. A base, a green, and an emergent insert going to Jeff Renshaw. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, red cracked ice, super clean too. Again, centered, really nice looking card. That's going to Matt Hamilton and the Chiefs. Brandon Ayuk, red cracked ice for the 49ers. That is going to Matt Hamilton as well. And then the Hit King hits of the break. Have yourself a day. My goodness. Joe Burrow negative, 2 Joe Burrow base, and a Joe Burrow emergent. That was awesome. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to pull up the stuff to random off the Panini points. Just going to take me 1 second, get everything in my collection box here so we can get that sorted. All right, 900 Panini points. So give me a second. I'm going to move over to my random setup here. Thank you, Jeff. What a great break. All right, new giveaway, random setup. Okay, let's call this Prizm Value Panini Points Random. We'll take everyone in the break and all the spots here, copy them into here. Again, 4 or higher. 3, that's not going to cut it. 8, that's good enough. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and final round 8. Winner is Michael Amato. Michael, congratulations. Nice job there. We will include those in your shipment. Again, guys, a lot of fun. Appreciate you jumping in on this one. We will be back this week. We're going to be doing some fun, different things as well. Look later this afternoon. We're going to list that fun Best of Bowman break this today. We'll try to break that early this week. And if we don't see you before then, have an incredible holiday. Appreciate it, everybody. Take care. Bye.